Hello everyone, my name is Roycelectron. Welcome back to Doki Literature Club. And this is the same day I'm recording as the last episode. But now we're going to go and make our next poem for our third meeting, I think, right? Or maybe the second official meeting, because the last time I just joined. And I guess I'm gonna go and have this episode a bit longer, or maybe just the same length as the previous one. But I still don't know when things are gonna get interesting, because last episode I was just freaking reading everything everyone was saying, and I also said that I would make this poem more favorable towards this girl, Natsuki. I still don't know if this is Monika or Sayori. I don't know their faces, but I think it could be Sayori because of the the ribbon. Because I don't remember Monika. Does Monika have a ribbon? I don't know. But anyways, let's go. What would be a good word? Party. Okay. Childhood. Wait. Okay. Bunny. Wait. They jump when I pick lollipop. Yes, they jump when I make a sugar. Yay! They jump when I kawaii. Yay. Okay. Ooh. Fluffy. They jump when I make a word that they like. Okay, I guess I would pick twirl, cause I'm between these two, but I think this would go to this girl. Right, twirl, yay! Pink, yay! Bubbles, yay! Love, no. Okay, who is this? Is this Monika or is this Sayori? I don't know. Clouds, yay! Candy, yeah! I'm picking all the childish things. Rainbow, no. Strawberry, yes. Strawberry. I guess we both have same interest in that sense. Special, no. Okay. Joy, no. Okay. Warm, no. Cute, yes. Adventure, what? Okay, I guess I made... Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Royce! Yo, Sayori. I just made a freaking anime. Yo, Sayori. Hisashiburi da na. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. I forgot to remove one of my earphones. Yes. Anyways, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Okay. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which... No, why is my voice like that? Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, you don't have any money again. So she's like making me buy food for her. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to have conveniently forgot that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yes, you wouldn't feel guilty otherwise. Yuri suddenly giggles. What are you laughing about? Me and Sayori or a book you're reading? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I mean, like freaking in the cover? I don't know.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
So, either she's telling the truth or she's making an excuse.
Yuri! Tell Royce to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
So you were listening in and you were making an excuse, Yuri. You lying.
Did I just...
Yes, you just revealed that you were listening.
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Yes, the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Yes, there's a little devil like Timo. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. That little devil inside of her is walking outside. Now it's out. It's not a little devil anymore. It's a big outside devil. Big devil outside of us. Yes, that could be a game. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. Yes, all her tiny little plans acting all airhead and stupid and everything.
But
you wouldn't have
come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Who the fuck did that? Sayuri.
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Let me guess, it's Natsuki.
Ow! What was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. It's Natsuki.
Is this a miracle?
My voice, it's getting hurt. My throat is starting to hurt because...
Oh, the freaking high-pitched voice. That's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually,
that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you about the cupcakes. I still never seen your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayuri hugs the cookie. Wouldn't it freaking crack or something? Giant cookie you can hug? Freaking hell. Jeez, just eat it. You're gonna get your sweat all over it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. How big? As big as her head?
Sure, good.
Sayuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. What?
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine.
They have like similar voices that I gave them. I gave them similar voices, I mean.
Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me.
Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's. Oh my god. Sayuri, you and your plans.
Hey, did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Okay. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri?
Natsuki glances around. Monica's not here yet. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
I don't know, should I change my voice for Natsuki? But I don't know how to give her a voice that fits her. And also, I can't do the expressions. Like, I've watched many animes and I know how a tsundere would sound like, but I can't give her the voice that I think I'm giving her. Suddenly, the door swings open. Haha! Hello everyone, my name is Monica and welcome to my club room. We're gonna do our... Imagine she just started rambling like that. So, the girl with the ribbon is not Monica, it's Sayuri. Okay, I just noticed. I forgot about that and I was about to forget it again for this whole gameplay. But anyways, sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her...
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
So you're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ringing, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you paired... Blah, blah, blah. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Why he always looks at me? Maybe because I'm the only boy, guy, male person here? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Royce. Monica smiles sweetly. Did you taste it? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I can't read. I don't know how to read once there's like a line. I just go one word at a time, and I don't know how to proceed with the sentence. I see. Yes, therefore I am. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Not really. Okay. I chose to leave Sayuri's mischievous escapade. Well, she was still here. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. How do you disappear into the closet? Is there like a freaking Narnia thing going on here? Narnia? Is that Narnia? I don't know. What the movie where like there's like a door in the closet that they just go through to another world? Maybe that's the case for Natsuki. Maybe she's a fantastical being. Fantasy being. I don't know. Creature. Whatever. Man, I mean this whole thing is a fictional thing, but it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Just draw something. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Also, can this game like give us the books that they're reading? Also, I had to readjust my camera because it's too high. My head's freaking down here already. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. Ooh, you little gossip talk over here. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though. It doesn't solve the problem, though.
Yeah, I can't do the voice perfectly. Huh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayuri is taking this really seriously. Yes, she's always taking things seriously. She's just faking everything with that smile, with her cheery personality. Everything is fake, nothing is true. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly!
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy!
Yes. Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Are we not gonna share our poems and shit? I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind into things that can make them come to life. Why am I putting words on the sentences that it's not there? I'm just making the sentence my own. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Maybe I should just read this without caring about what the sentence would form, then I would freaking read it better. Ooh, I thought it was her voice because you're so close up to the screen. What the hell are you doing? I opened my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I mean, I can still see the things to the side. She's chalkboard, the desk, all the chairs, all the windows. It's not filled your vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Where is there a napping club? Because I'm gladly gonna join. Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you?
No.
Now that you're in a club, you can have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri.
It's what I do best.
Oh no. The game's giving me signs. Probably. She's always looking out for me. Maybe she's a spy. She's always looking into her telescope through her window to our house. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yes.
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Once?
It's a secret.
I knew. Oh.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you that you never woke up on time. Sayuri glances around at herself. Oh, it's written all over.
But there's nothing written on my body. Yes, I'm gonna act dumb.
That's what she's gonna say.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Yeah. I feel like she always looked like that. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay, this close-up freaking thing.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess?
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Okay, cool. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It's the uniform that I had when I was 5 years old. It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. Okay. What are you smiling about?
Means my boobs got bigger again.
Fuck. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's
so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. So, all my hard work was for nothing.
That's so much better.
Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls up around. Okay, if I just stop reading for a moment and maybe think about all of my actions, maybe I would read things better.
So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez, well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. Oh, so you were doing spying things on me while I was staying up late. That's why you're waking up late too. It's a deal. Mud.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we were at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning when September ends.
You're doing it again, Sayuri.
Aw, but I was just joking at that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, share your poems now. It's been 30 minutes. 30 minutes, we haven't done any club activities yet. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Royce, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. Okay. I guess I'll show to Natsuki first because I did her last. Maybe it's unfair for her. Right? Natsuki!
Yo, Natsuki! Natsuki-chan!
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once.
Aren't you supposed to be bad at this?
Is that a compliment?
No, I mean, you know.
Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants.
I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all.
Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one.
Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You you won't always manage to write poems that's cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean.
Ah, so that's how it is. My poem's cute?
No! Why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things.
Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. No, don't destroy my freaking notebook.
Reading it again, I decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki.
Freaking hell. Did I choose a word? Did I choose Doki Doki as one of them? I think I did. Maybe. I don't know. Or is it kawaii or something? I don't know.
It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things.
For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Yes, typical tsundere character.
Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your tastes, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real bro is.
Amy likes spiders. This is more of a story than a poem. It's so freaking long. Why is this so long, huh? Why is this so long? Freaking Natsuki. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Okay. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Who's Amy? My name's Amy. Like, do you know that meme or the video or the whatever that is, like the clip where there's a girl walking, like she was talking about like Jesus was with you all along and said, "My name's Amy" or something. It's not funny when I'm telling because I don't know how to tell jokes. Okay, anyways, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if your friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What is this? 5-year-old diary with a friend who likes spiders? Or maybe she's talking about the complexity of people's mind, judging everyone or judging everyone they see with one thing that they did, but disregarding everything that all the other things that they did. Like they're always just looking for the bad things instead of looking at all the other good things that they have done. Maybe is that how she's gonna explain it? I'm predicting her character.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. No, not quite a bit. It's 10 times longer. Freaking hell.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
I'm still thinking about how I should make Natsuki's tone more different from Sayuri's. Because all I do for Sayuri is just,
Yay! I just raised my voice! Suddenly! Like this!
I don't know. But anyways, let's go and do Sayuri.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Royce!
I
love it! Especially after yesterday's poem!
You're too honest sometimes, Sayuri. Maybe because I wrote like part of it, like mostly what do you call this, favorable, or like on her like interests, right? Because she keeps bouncing up and down before, and I was trying to go and make it all for Natsuki, but she gets some of it because I'm picking the wrong choices. But anyways,
no, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayuri, I still haven't shown Monica and Yuri yet. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinions freaking hell. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. You already heard Natsuki's. I'm sure you don't like it because... Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Roy's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Not sure that's exactly how it works, but probably. Then I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yes, yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, so you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Yeah, neutral.
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
Oh, cool, okay.
Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Now, can you show me your poem?
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Royce. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Okay. Bottles. Okay, so we're doing recycling now. We're selling water and Coke or Sprite, whatever. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. What? Okay, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. Okay, where's your sad thoughts? My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Okay, nice. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Okay. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Did I want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I heard is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Sayuri, are you okay? You're getting crazy out here. Holy crap! Sayuri, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing is the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no time more than a week later. Cool. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. I didn't go the reverse of how I did it last time. I just went from not good and up down.
Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Royce. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayuri's, perhaps?
Yeah, I guess that's how it turned out. Well, I guess you could say that. Maybe I did them like half-half? I don't know.
I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else.
Really? Are you lying or are you not? Can my camera just go down a little bit because I always keep doing this?
So, I don't really need for people to think them or to like them or anything.
Yuri!
Huh?
I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for the day? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an An ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its face and affects that much more light of my cutting knife. What? The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread's always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian freaking what the hell is that? Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. So you just had a midnight snack and some raccoon you gave it freaking hell bread. Yes.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. No, you can read. Yeah, obviously. If you read, you can see. It's a lot more metaphorical. Okay, I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, me too. Same, dude.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Huh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're hurting anybody. Wow, you're like actually freaking going to the order?
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah, sounds like you too have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I say that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
Now it's time for Monica. What have you written now, you weird president?
Hi again, Royce. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, maybe we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Shuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected of her. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't freaking words with that.
Well, to each their own.
Didn't I say that too?
And you should be afraid to be
Fucking hell.
Well, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me.
Oh, freaking hell, what is this? Colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. Is that what the word is? Of meaningless noise. Okay, the noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. What the hell are you doing? Are you doing this while you were studying for your math? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Load me. What? What is this? It's even more abstract than your last one,
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just that kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Monica? You're kind of breaking the fourth wall here.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha! Yeah, you're getting glitched out, Monica. You're kinda creeping me out, fucking hell. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Let me just save that. Let me just save that because I don't like the way you're going.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just for a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
I just made Monica's voice there.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on the
My mind is going on the freaking next game. I don't even know what the next game is, but
anyways, Sayori's putting it all on the Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No,
Sire.
What voice?
no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry.
My throat is hurting now.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Then, the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what Literature Club is all about.
I mean, there's no club there. Oh, why did I put club there? My head, I'm going dizzy with my throat hurting.
Yeah! It's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
No, I mean...
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the other strangers?
Frickin', I'm making up sentences.
Oh no!
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next? Of course.
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
I really need an ahem right now. Let me just fucking hydrate. I'm gonna die. My throat hurts. High-pitched voice is the death of me. This game's gonna be the death of me. As much as Yuri is gonna be... as much as this club is gonna be Yuri's death of her. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. I thought I'm gonna have to read the poem, so I prepared myself, but no. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Maybe it's in Japanese. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Sayori's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head below, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Her voice changes. It becomes like this. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Oh, nice. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. That's something that I can never do because I can't even read simple sentences properly. I don't know what is wrong with me. This must be a rare glimpse of into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Oh, she just stopped suddenly. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. And there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. No, I forgot the lyrics. I don't even know what's the lyrics. Snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. Why is it up to you? I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard so that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Yeah, there's like some sentences or words that you can like read from a book that you would probably read differently than how the author or some other people read it. Like this sentence, there's probably other people who read this differently than I did because I can't read. But that I feel like that would give it more like different meaning for each of us. Like if you read it this way and then you heard some other person read it this way, and then you probably understand it differently now. Like you have a new perspective on the sentence or the word or the story, whatever. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Royce liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Eh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Royce. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Royce lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I failed to make a joke. As he said, what did he say? I might as well get it over with. I was gonna say, with Bennett Foddy, but I just freaking started reading. Oh, my head. My head's starting to go empty with all these reading, and I'm not catching up to the story because this freaking game is just reading. Where's the weird stuff happen? Where's the weird stuff gonna happen? Where's the expectation? You're freaking dragging me into this like freaking, I don't know, high school dating simulator game, and then you're probably gonna go and make me read some weird poems next day or next week, next club meeting, whatever. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Well, you're gonna read your poem. You're in the middle. You're in the podium. Everyone's gonna look at you. We're all supposed to listen to what you're gonna say.
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Rhythm and rhyme. Okay, it's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out aloud. Okay, the words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, I just got I thought something weird was about to happen because the music stopped playing. Anyways,
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri?
Yeah. Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Royce. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Okay, I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Look sad.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayuri fumbles with her words. It's like me every time.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Now you're making me make a choice. Okay. So, I'm gonna give my honest opinions. Based on how I like the characters, it goes Yuri, Monica, and Natsuki, then Sayuri. She's dead last. You probably think that I would pick this, but what if I pick this? What if I was unpredictable? What if I lied? What if nothing is true? But let's just go with this. No! Stupid! I regretted that instantly! I mean, Yuri's not gonna hear about this. So this would not affect anything with Yuri. It's just gonna affect my relationship with Sayuri. It's just her that's knowing it. So I should have just told her that. Because I wanted to make it balanced for all of them. But no, walking home with Yuri, huh? What is that? Why does the thought of that makes my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
Aha! You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not that long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayuri, can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Yes, weird question indeed. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. Yes, indeed. I should have just lied. And I just should have just answered her. I would still go home with you. Haha. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club here. I think the length of this video is the same as the previous one, or maybe just around the same, like it's an hour, but yeah. Story's getting a little more interesting. Maybe there's something that's gonna happen in the festival. I don't know. I don't know how many episodes this game is going to be, if I'm gonna do like 1 hour each or one club meeting each. But I'm very interested in what happens here, because I've heard like the things here would get weird, and I still haven't seen anything weird. I mean, everyone's weird. You're weird. I'm weird. But anyways, yeah. So I think now the poem that I'm gonna write is for Sayuri, right? Because I said I did Yuri, then I did Natsuki. So now it's Sayuri's turn. So I think I'm gonna do that in the next episode, obviously. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up button as again. Leave a comment down below on what you wanna see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Electrify.
Electrify with you.